Hello, how are you doing? My name is Stephen Edwards and welcome to this week's video blog. We're going to be talking about a couple different items. We're going to start with Humana. Humana is kind of new to a lot of people. They were very restricted in where they were, Humana Medicaid, where they were providing a plan in the regions in Florida. It has been expanded now, so a lot of people are getting new exposure to Humana, and we're finding out some things that, well, one, they're not very good administratively, getting answers from them. So I wanted to maybe clear up some confusion. We've gotten with Humana several times and just wanted to share this with you. So a couple things. One thing, if you are in network with Humana Medicaid, they're telling you that there is no COC period. That is incorrect. It doesn't matter if you're in network, and most of you are going to be out of network. But if you are in network with Humana and somebody is changed to Humana, you still have a COC period. So if they're telling you that, there's been ACA complaints put in, so ACA is aware of that, and hopefully they're going to set them straight. Second thing, there seems to be changing of doctors. You know, you have Dr. Smith on 12/31, they get switched to Humana, the parent gets the card, and there's a different doctor than what you've always been dealing with listed on the card. So what you can do is get a copy of the card. And I know that this is a tough month, but I'm sure most of you, as people come into your clinic, you are making copies for the first of the year of their cards, especially if they've changed plans. If you are a home-based program, you will want to get a copy of that card so you know who the PCP is, because obviously if you send a plan of care to a different doctor that is not their doctor that's listed on their card that they've chosen as their PCP, it's going to cause some issues when you go through the authorization process. So clear that confusion up on who the doctor is for a Humana patient. I want everybody to know that Humana is like TRICARE. Even though it's Humana Medicaid, they are like TRICARE. So when with TRICARE, when you get an authorization, the PCP has to go into Availity or call and start that process. Humana Medicaid is going to be the same. The PCP is going to have to start the process for the authorization. So please understand that. It's going to cause probably some delays depending on the doctor's office, but most doctor's offices are used to that because Humana Commercial and TRICARE also require them to call in that. So the referral coordinators should know what you're talking about. So that's it on Humana. If you have any questions on Humana, please get with your account manager, give me a call, send us an email. Everybody probably received the new fee schedule. We've gone through that fee schedule. Everything is the same except for, and just so you know, this is the ACA fee schedule, the Florida Medicaid fee schedule. I know a lot of there's discount plans and stuff like there, but ACA is saying these are the CPT codes that we cover, and this is the rate that we cover it in. So if you remember the last time the fee schedule came out, 92610 was on there. 92526 oral motor therapy was not on there, but 92610 oral motor evaluation was on there. That is now off. So please know that you cannot bill oral motor to Medicaid any longer. Now, there are some MMAs that cover it and will give authorization. I know Wellcare gives you pushback if you are if your plan of care is for oral motor. They're going to say, hey, you need to ask for oral motor, but that fee schedule is 92610 and definitely 92526 oral motor therapy is not listed on the fee schedule any longer. If you are providing BA services, know that you had until 12/31. You can look in the newsletter for this information on what you need to send in, but you by 12/31 had to prove and send in documentation on all of your RBTs. So please look at that. If you are providing BA services, know that if you have not done that, when you get audited, everything that Medicaid has paid for that RBT, you will be paying back. So make sure you follow those guidelines that ACA has sent out for documentation on the RBTs. The last thing, last week we did this video blog on Wellcare. Well, we contacted Wellcare, and you should be receiving new contracts. If you remember last week, they snuck in the MMA reimbursement at 80% on the new contracts they sent out for CMS Title 19 and Title 21 and the EIS, the Early Intervention Services. That is getting rectified. In the people that I talked to, they said that was just a mistake. You can think what you want, and I can think what I want. I'm not sure that Wellcare contracting makes those kind of mistakes, but please do not sign the contract if you have it in hand that is for 80% of Medicaid rate for the MMA plans. You should be at 100% if you're an early steps provider for the EI services, and you should be at 100% for T19 and T21. And then you should stay at the, actually the new contracts that we've received have omitted the MMA plan in there. So just make sure you know what you're signing, okay? Hope you have a great week. This is a great start to the year. I appreciate your business, and I will talk to you next week.